dear friends, thanks so much for stopping by. I am so glad you decided to come and get your crafty on here with me. Maybe grab your sketchbook and sketch this layout out so that you can give it a try later on. Today I'm working with this super cute kit. I mean, tassels, puffy stickers, not that little bag. I actually got that bag from a store, and I thought it was a great idea to kind of keep, kits organized and keep everything together. I'm also going to be working with the Freckled Fawn clear pocket inserts. So going back to the kit, I received that kit from Peachy Planner Deals, and so how that works is Peachy Planner Deals releases a kit every day, but every day is a different kit. So by the time you watch this video, the kit that I'm working on will not be available. So sorry about that. If you want to know what kits they're going to be offering, I probably, I would suggest to follow them on Instagram. I will have links so you can follow along. They actually post photos the day before of what the next deal it's going to be. So I mean, look at all that ephemera that came in my kit. The prices are also really good. I believe this was like $10, and like I said, it came with washi tape, a paper pad, lots of ephemera, and the little tassels were absolutely adorable. So make sure you follow them along on Instagram so that you can figure out what tomorrow's deal is going to be, because if you grab it that day, you're lucky. If you didn't, sorry, because they will not have the same kit again. So like I said, I'm going to be also working with the Freckled Fawn clear pocket inserts for your TNs. If you watched a couple of videos past, they also sent me that kit, and I was able to give one away. So a lot of you got them because you send me lots of messages saying that you like them and that you bought some. So I hope that you are enjoying them as much as I am. So I'm going through my kit and selecting my papers. My photo is really neutral, so it was kind of easy to work with. The theme for the kit, or from the kit, is kind of a travel theme. And like I said, this is by Crate Paper, and the kit or the collection is called Here and There. I actually grabbed one washi tape from my collection, and the only reason why is because I needed it to be really skinny. But other than that, everything else came in the kit. So we were traveling by train to a city called San Juan Capistrano, which is about 2 hours away from where we live. It's towards San Diego here in California. And so because we were traveling, I selected that photo to go with, or to work with the kit. That little car with the word Explore was perfect and served as my title for my page. And I decided to go with an arrow theme, and you'll see that I'm going to be added tons of arrows. The kit included some of the arrows, and that's kind of what gave me the idea to use that as a theme or as a focal point for my layout. I feel that arrows, they're point to directions, they point you towards places, so obviously that's kind of the whole reason of the theme for travel. So I selected my photos. I'm going to be using this little arrow that was part of the ephemera pack as a template. I guess I could have cut lots more with my Cricut machine, but I actually enjoy fussy cutting, so I think I only ended up cutting one. But and then I cut some banners. I call them banners, or they're not flags, but it's just a rectangle, and I cut a little tail. at the end. And then I just do tons of layering of the same things between the little flags and the arrows. And working with kids is obviously just the easiest because I've said it 100 times, everything coordinates. I feel like my videos are starting to get a little bit shorter, which is hopefully a good thing. Everything is self-explanatory, so I usually try to kind of talk about different things during the video. So for example, that paper punch, you can find that one at Joann's. I've actually been getting in trouble lately on some of my other videos because I've been using tools that might be discontinued, or they're just kind of hard to find. I have been scrapbooking for almost 20 years. Actually, next year will be 20 years since I got my very first scrapbooking album. So I have a pretty large collection of tools. And so, but luckily for this video and for you guys, that arrow paper punch, I know it is still available. I believe it's by Fiskars, and it is, you can find it at Joann's. So now that I've decided where my arrows are gonna go, I just take everything off and start gluing everything back on. As I said at the beginning of the video, I usually start with a sketch, and that's why I mentioned that maybe you should grab your sketchbook and sketch this layout. Just kind of roughly, you know, sketch it out where I'm putting things, or how I am, um, positioning everything. Go ahead and scrap lift away. I have no problem sharing. That's why we're here. Sharing is caring. I always use the hashtag share the craft whenever I post on Instagram, because obviously that's why we're here, to share and inspire. I have more stuff I want to share with you, but I can't give a lot of details just yet. I'm actually working on two big projects, my own projects, but I just can't wait to share. But I gotta finalize the details and make sure that everything is gonna work out as planned. There is one thing I can share. I am releasing a new class is releasing, I should say, a big picture class is coming on this October 1st, Monday, October 1st, and it's all about mixed media. So that's definitely uh, some great news and stuff that I can share with you guys. I'm actually already working on the next one that will probably be released at the beginning of next year. So lots of work and lots of projects. And again, I hope that I can share with you guys some more details pretty soon. So now getting back to the layout, because that's why we're here. I actually got to make another little arrow using the designer strip that comes at the very top of the little paper pads. So always remember, you can definitely use those in your layouts. So the background papers that I'm using are actually, the one on the left was part of the kit that I received from Freckled Fawns. And I think the one on the right was by somebody else. It was just a piece of paper, and I again wanted to keep it just kind of neutral, because I knew that I was going to be adding a lot of color with the embellishments. And I'm going to be adding a few more details, or a few more embellishments. The little enamel hearts and these little chipboards were part of the Freckle Font kit that I received last month. I'm going to be using a Kelly Perky stamp. It's a travel stamp set that I love, because they're just little words in that you can add to labels, or whatever you want. You can add them as as part of your background as well. And I was trying to stamp it on this other piece of paper, and the ink was not drying, so I ended up having to stamp on the little chipboard there, and it actually dry right away, so it soaked up the ink. The labels that you see there, again, were also part of the Freckled Fawn kit, and those are still available on their site, as well as the little hearts there. And sometimes when you peel the sticky back from chipboard, sometimes a few layers come off, so I was using the glossy accents to glue them on. So that's what that was about. I'm coming to an end here, you guys. So I wanted to start saying my goodbyes and thank you so much for stopping by. I will have links in the description box to everything that you saw here, just in case you were wondering. And also some close-ups of this layout here. I hope again that you were able to make a sketch so that you can replicate it for yourself. And here are the inserts, very easy. They work just like a regular paper TN insert, except that they're clear pockets, and it's just very easy to slide in your completed layouts. So once again, thanks so much for stopping by and getting your crafty on here with me. And so until next time, please, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.